So, full disclaimer, I am not editing this video. If I do end up posting it, which I don't know if I will, it will just be train of thought. So, I just want to talk for a little while. And I guess if I do post it, it'll be because, I don't know, I want a record of what I'm thinking. And yeah. So I'm in Michigan for my grandma's memorial right now. She passed away about a month ago. And I needed to be away from people, because I was overwhelmed. So I came back to the Airbnb and I'm just hanging out by myself, and I wanted to say some things. I wanted to think some things, and it helps me to say them out loud. So the memorial was yesterday, and everyone cried, except that I didn't cry. I'm sad that my grandma passed away. I miss her, and I loved her. I love her. But I didn't cry, and I feel like I should have cried. And I gave a eulogy with my cousin, and so many people were coming up to me after, and they were saying, wow, you did so well, that was so amazing, like, what a great speech, how did you not cry? And I just smile and I say, like, well, I went to school for theater, for acting, so, I'm just good at putting on a show. But I think I am, if I were to cry, I would be putting on a show, because I'm sad, but I'm not crying. And that's really hard for me, because everyone else is crying, and I really feel like I should cry, I should be crying, I should be that level of sadness. But to me, I think my grandma, she was gone a while ago. And she wasn't, she was here for a while, but I think her mind was gone a while ago, and I cried when my mom told me she passed away. But I can't bring myself to cry now, and I feel like I should. I've cried over so many things, I cry so much, that I feel like I should be crying now. But I'm just not, and I don't know why. Anyway, there's other things I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking about, there's this friend I had in college, totally unrelated to my grandma. There's this friend I had, and she had a dog. She had an emotional support dog in college, and was one of the people who helped convince me that it's possible to get a dog, which is why I got B. And we were really close for 2 years in college. And then she just, graduating, she just kind of left. And I know she's not good at communicating through text. But she just kind of disappeared out of my life, and I miss her. But she told me that she can't be a good enough friend to me to keep communication going. And that makes me feel like I'm a lot of work to be friends with. And that's really hard, because I don't want to be a lot of work to be friends with. I just want to be someone who can hang out whenever and is chill. But she decided that I didn't want to be friends with her, with how difficult it is for her to communicate. She decided that. She didn't let me decide that. She decided that. But now I guess I'm trying my very best to move on from her and from being friends with her, because she said, like, oh, every once in a while we should reach out. And then, like, honestly, she's never going to. So I unfollowed her on Instagram. Not that I'm ever on Instagram. And I blocked her number because I don't want to be thinking that maybe someday we'll be friends, but know that deep down that's not gonna happen. We're not friends anymore. She's moved on to be friends with other people, and I need to move on too. But it's hard because she was such a support system for me in college. And our dogs were such good friends, and I love her dog. And so I'm sad that I'm never gonna see her dog again. Also her, but like, I miss them both. And I feel like I'm struggling with friends. And here's why. Let me tell you why. So, I had a job for a while at a consignment store, and there was a lot of drama, and I had a really hard time with the managers. But the reason I stayed was because I really liked my coworkers, and they were nice to me, and I thought they were my friends. And then my last day, the reason I quit was because one of my friends from high school who works there, she told me, she was like, oh yeah, I want to hear your side of the story because they're all like saying that you're super being really mean and giving people a stink eye. So basically I found out that a bunch of my coworkers were gossiping and telling stories behind my back about how mean I was and how I'm a terrible person. And it just hurt so much because I thought maybe they weren't my friends, but I thought they could be if I stayed longer. And then they were talking behind my back, and I feel like between this friend from college and these coworkers, ex-coworkers, I guess, I just feel like I am really bad at people, and I'm too much to be friends with, or too boring, or too something. And I don't know why. And no one will tell me why. I think that's the hardest thing, that people are just shutting me out and they won't tell me why. And like my coworkers, like they were gossiping about me and talking about how mean I was, but no one talked to me. No one said, hey, you hurt my feelings. I don't even know what I did that would have hurt their feelings. But no one said, hey, whatever. And yeah, I don't know how to find friends here. I've been, not here, I'm in Michigan right now, but I've been in Denver for like a year, and I still have so few friends. And it's really hard because I just want some people to talk to, but I don't have anyone to talk to. I mean, I have my partner. We're living together. I love him very much. And I have B, and I can talk to her all the time. And she doesn't reply, but she licks my face when I cry. And often when I don't cry. And she curls up with me, and that makes me feel better. But I need some people, and some people who aren't my partner, because I can't rely on him for everything. I have a few friends, but not many, and then I feel like every time I reach out to a friend from the past, they just don't reply. And I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what it is about me that is hard, but for some reason, no one will be my friend. I think I just feel uncomfortable in all the social situations. Like, I feel like I don't belong. Yeah. I always feel like I don't belong. And, with YouTube, I keep wanting to post, but I haven't because I feel like I don't have any ideas. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to post. I don't know what to say. I just don't know. I don't know. And everything creative, I want things so bad. I want to do things, and I want to be good at things, and I want to get things done and be productive, and I just can't. It's just not working. And I don't know what to do. Because now I quit my job. So I don't really have, I have a part-time job that's like max 7 hours a week. So it's like super tiny. And it's not enough. And I do some house sitting, but it's not enough. And I just want to do creative things, and I want to do those things that make me happy. But I can't do them because I just can't get myself to do them. And it doesn't help that, the job market is all fucked and the world is fucked. And that sucks. Yeah, that's horrible. On the bright side, B is super cute. The downside to that is I'm not actually with her right now, and I'm not going to be with her until next week. And I miss her so much. And it's really, really hard for me to be away from her. It's so hard, but on the bright side, she's super cute. I love her so much. And another bright side is that I get to see my sister because she came here too. And I love her. And I'm trying to think of more bright sides, but I don't have a lot more bright sides. See, I cut my hair. It was like many months ago. It was like that in the last video I posted that was like many months ago. It was because after I quit my job, I needed a reset, like a total, like some way to like break ties and break off connections and stuff. But I miss my hair. I liked it at first, but what I realized after I cut it was my hair, my long hair was what made me feel beautiful. And I feel like I can be cute now, but I'm not beautiful. And that's really hard. I miss my hair, and I'm gonna grow it back out, but it's gonna take a while. And I'm worried that I won't feel beautiful until it's back to as long or close as it was. I just don't have self-confidence. And that's a whole thing. I'm working on it. I go to therapy. This is kind of therapeutic for me. Oh, it's getting to be kind of long video. I don't know, maybe I'll stop soon. Yeah. I just feel really alone. I feel really alone. And like I'm failing. I don't know what I'm failing at, but whatever it is that's going on, I'm not succeeding. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's not a thumbs up kind of situation. And I'm not gonna be sarcastic or be funny about it. Things are hard right now. Things are really, really hard right now. And sometimes in the mornings I usually feel better, so makes sense that I'm making this in the afternoon. But things are hard, although they will get better. And I just need to believe that they'll get better. And hopefully next time it won't be as long until I post. I don't know what I'll post, but who knows? Because yeah, I think I'm gonna post this. No one's gonna watch it, but I might as well. It's not for other people, it's for me. I just have to do more things for me. And it'll get better.